everybody, Brandon Jacobs here from the UNF Black Alumni Association. And for the first time ever, I'm really amazed that this is the first time ever, we're actually going to be doing a video to showcase all of the events during Black Alumni Week, things that you need to know, things you need to prepare for, where you can buy tickets day of, all of those kinds of things, what we need for volunteers, all of that kind of stuff is going to be encapsulated in this video. Luckily, we're going to do timestamps down at the bottom, so that way, if an event's not relevant to you, if this information isn't relevant to you, you can fast forward right on to the next section that is relevant to you. So, why don't we start off from the very beginning, and we'll start off with the mental health forum. So, with the mental health forum, we're so proud about what we've been able to accomplish with this event. This event has sold out multiple times throughout the years. This would be, I believe this is the fourth iteration of the mental health forum. First started by Niu Bain and Dana Johnson. Now it has turned into a trap yoga event because we believe that physical health is just as important as your mental, and those two things tie together. So we're excited about this event selling out, but please keep in mind that in the past, this event has been in the ballrooms. It is not in the ballrooms this year. I repeat, it is not in the ballrooms this year. This year, the mental health forum or the trap yoga event will actually be in the clubhouse. So make sure you check that out. If you have any questions, please arrive early because space is limited. I'm sure many of you who have been to UNF in the past few years and have been to the clubhouse right above the pool, you know that that space just is not as large as some of the other spaces that we've had in the past. So it will be challenging to get everybody in there. It is a 50-person max capacity. Likely many folks will be standing outside that are part of the registration team because they won't be able to get in with all the participants. We will have fruit, we'll have water, we'll have all those things provided for a very healthy and exciting event for each and every one of you. But please arrive early so that you can get registered, you can get set up, you can grab your water, you can grab your fruit, you can find a place to set up and get ready for a really great yoga event. So February the 4th is going to be our networking forum. Now I know in the past you guys have become accustomed to seeing the networking forum be on Wednesdays, but we actually moved it from Wednesday to Tuesday to accommodate the Alumni Association's Alumni Recognition Awards. We want to make sure that we're supporting them the same way that they support us. So we've got several folks that'll be going out to that on February the 5th. And if you have not registered for that event, I believe that event is free. I'm not sure if registration is closed yet or not by the time you're watching this video. But if it hasn't, you can make sure you go to the UNF website, look up the Alumni Recognition Awards, come out, support some great alum doing some really great things. So what about this networking forum is different? We are doing whatever we can to really focus this networking forum to be something that it really adds value to your lives, because that's something that's really important to us here at the UNF Black Alumni Association. So shout out to Jasmine Roberts, Jocelyn Simmons, and Jasmine Floyd, who have done an amazing job recalibrating this event to kind of accommodate that. So we still have the panel like we have in the past, but we've done a lot of work in kind of focusing that panel to make sure that the questions that are asked are valuable to you guys and the answers are not repetitive. So what we'll have here is questions that are directed specifically at a specific panelist and questions that aren't required for all panelists to answer. So it won't be a situation to where the panel runs for an hour and a half unnecessarily. Also, we'll have employers there that'll be setting up tables, so you can actually kind of walk up and network with employers, get business cards, provide them with resumes, all of that kind of stuff you'll be able to do there. If you're more comfortable in kind of a round table setting, there'll be some employers at round tables as well that you can sit down, converse with, network with, engage with. And then also, we're trying to accommodate a lot of our attendees in similar groups. So be prepared for kind of a seating arrangement that kind of groups folks together based on their majors or their field of expertise, things like that. So we're really excited about what we're doing. So the event starts at 6 o'clock. Please try to arrive early so that you can get checked in, you can get your name tagged, and you can get your headshots that will be provided by Jocelyn Simmons. To answer anybody's questions as it relates to where you're going to get headshots following the event, Once Jocelyn's done editing, we will email out a OneDrive link that will have all of the headshots in it, so you can download your headshots. You'll be good to go, because I know there's been some issues with that in the past, but we've gotten that part taken care of. We also are making sure that we accommodate you guys from a food standpoint, because obviously in the past, some of the feedback that we've gotten was that you're coming straight from work. You're not going to get home till 8:30, 9 o'clock for some folks. So we want to make sure that we properly feed you folks. So we'll make sure we have subs from Publix. We'll have veggies. We'll have fruit. We have all kinds of plattered arrangements there for you guys to accommodate you guys from a food standpoint, so that you're nice and energized for an event like this. Please, for all of our attendees, the dress code is business casual. We ask that you do that mainly because you're talking about taking headshots. So it's important that you're properly dressed, so that that headshot adds value to you, so that you can make sure you can use that, whether that's on your resume, on your LinkedIn, all of those kinds of things. Obviously, you come in a t-shirt and some jeans, it won't really benefit you in the same way. So please come in business casual, as this is an event to really network with other professionals. So that's the networking forum. So Wednesday, we have moved the campus tour to Wednesday. So the campus tour will be on Wednesday, February the 5th. So what does the campus tour entail? Well, in the past, we had one school that we would have come out to UNF. We would work with Swoop Squad to provide a campus tour for those students. We're still doing that, but what we've actually done that's uniquely different than what we've done in the past is now, instead of one school, we've got 3 schools. So shout out to Sandalwood High, to Westside High, and to Darnell Cookman for providing students. Each school will be providing 25 students that will be coming out. We're so lucky that the Center One Foundation was kind enough to provide the bus for Westside High and for Darnell Cookman. And Sheila Spivey and Richmond Wynn from UNF are providing the bus for the students from Sandalwood. So we have all of that. We'll be providing them with these really cool Black Alumni Week Campus Tours 2025 shirts. The Coggin College of Business through Jocelyn Simmons will be providing them with bags to be able to take all of their goodies home. And we'll do a campus tour. Outside of that campus tour, we'll actually have a breakout session. In the past, we kind of had just kind of a discussion about scholarships and things like that, and we'll still provide that information, but it will be provided kind of like in a trifold that will go in the bag as well, with contact information and things like that from the Center One Foundation. But what we'll do that's uniquely different that we haven't done in the past is we will be doing a kind of chat and chew, a breakout session, a panel, if you will, with students from UNF that will be answering questions that have been provided by students from the 3 schools about what it's like to be a person of color on UNF's campus. Where are the hot spots to hang out? What's it like? How do you navigate attending a PWI as a person of color? All of those kinds of really great questions that students ask on a regular basis will be answered by the people who are living the experience currently. So we've got some really great folks from the Black Student Union, Zeta Phi Beta, Iota Phi Theta, Alpha Phi Alpha, and countless other organizations will be in attendance to participate in the panel. So we're so excited about that. That will be from actually the panel, well, not the panel, but actually the actual campus tour will start at 9 o'clock. We'll end at 1. We know a couple students will have to go and come, that kind of thing. But we're asking all of our volunteers to arrive at 8 a.m. The reason to arrive at 8 a.m. is so that we can go ahead and begin the process of doing setup, breakout assignments, and all of that kind of stuff. Nelson McCoy will be your primary point of contact, along with Jocelyn Simmons. And we're just really excited about how we've expanded this event, and we're looking to do even more great things with it. So that's the campus tour. So Thursday, February the 6th, is when we kind of start, letting our hair down and kind of hanging out and all of that kind of stuff. So February the 6th is the happy hour. Now, many of you guys know that as it relates to the happy hour, we've kind of moved back and forth with different places. Oh, we're going to take it to the host hotel and we're going to do it here. Oh, we're going to go to the cigar lounge over here. But really and truly, nothing has been quite as good as home. And what is home for us? It's Aromas. Aromas is kind of where we started our very first event for our Black Alumni Weekend back in 2017. It was the where we did the meet and greet. So after talking to the folks over at Aromas, we've decided that we're going back there. Really excited about what we're doing there. Just an opportunity for alum who maybe aren't partiers, don't really want to go out and be a part of the Black Alumni Social or the finale and all that kind of stuff, to just come hang out for a couple of hours after you get off work. So from 5 to 7, maybe a little bit longer. You can come out to Aromas, hang out with us, smoke a cigar, maybe get a little drink in. We are providing a couple of drinks on the house from the Black Alumni Association. But outside of that, we will have multiple giveaways. So this is an opportunity to really get into the giveaways. So if you have not purchased raffle tickets yet, now's the chance to do that. You can go out throughout, really now, and throughout Black Alumni Week and purchase tickets for the raffle. What do we have for the raffle? Well, we have a variety of things. We have wine baskets that we're giving away, as many as 15. We have a silent auction for an escape room for 5. We have a silent auction for a minimum of 14, as many as 20, doing a wine tasting at Total Wine. Really excited about that. And just a lot of different things that we'll be giving away. Gift cards to restaurants, all kinds of stuff. So make sure if you have not bought raffle tickets now, you can buy them now, or you can buy them throughout Black Alumni Week, but make sure you get your raffle tickets so that you can participate in those raffles. The silent auction will start on February the 3rd, and it will run through the happy hour, which we'll be doing the announcements for the silent auction on February the 6th at the happy hour. So make sure you set your phone to remind you that on the 3rd you want to get involved in that silent auction. Make sure that you go ahead and you knock that out. But just a place to hang out for the grown folks who maybe don't want to party on February the 6th. Happy hour. And finally, of course, you guys have been waiting for this. You wait for it every year, right? February the 7th, the Black Alumni Social. It's not a whole lot that needs to be said about this event. Something that we're really excited about. It's a must-attend event every single year. Doesn't matter age brackets, all that kind of stuff. We've got people who are 21 years old that come out. We got people who are 31 that come out. We got some people who are 41 that come out. It's all about connecting, socializing in a chill atmosphere. You don't have to get all dressed up, dressed to the nines like you're going out to the club or anything like that. It's just an opportunity to really hang out, listen to some great music, have some great drinks, have a good time. We're so lucky and we're so proud that we've been able to grow this event year over year to the point now that we have an open bar. We've had that open bar for the last 2 years, and we're bringing that back again. So we'll have that open bar for folks who are 21 and up. Want to drink? Just come over to the bar. Shout out to Jasmine Floyd, who will be our bartender for this year. Make sure you check her company out, listed down below. But outside of that, just a really great time for folks to hang out. Now, the question always becomes, can I buy tickets at the door? Of course you can buy tickets at the door. But like we had said, when tickets ended back on January the 17th, tickets will go up from that price that you paid before the 17th. So just keep that in mind when you get to the door. We'll have all varieties of payments to be able to accept, whether that's Cash App, whether that's cash, whether you want to just pay with your card. We have the Square swipers there. All of those kinds of things will be available there. We likely will open up a portal again day of with the day of price that we'll be starting with. Just keep in mind that if you don't buy the ticket beforehand, that won't be available to you either. But be prepared that probably on February the 7th we will open the portal up again for what the door price would be. And then it'll just kind of steadily go up from there. Other than that, we're looking forward to seeing y'all the next day at the Tailgate. So, the biggest event of Black Alumni Week, of course, everybody knows this, is the Tailgate. What is there to say about the Tailgate that hasn't already been said? Well, Really not a whole lot, but we'll go ahead and we'll go through a lot of the information, the FAQs, the things to know. For those of you who are coming as the folks setting up for the tailgate, you must arrive between the hours of 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. The gate is going to close at 12 p.m. From there on, you will not be able to get a car in to offload anything. You're going to be walking from the parking garage or from lot 18 with whatever it is that you're bringing if you arrive after 12 p.m. So make sure that each one of the organizations, clubs, groups, make sure you get there between the hours of 9 and 12, so then that way you can get your tents, your tables, your food, all of that kind of stuff there set up and ready to go. Outside of that, you want to make sure that you're making your plans accordingly as it relates to parking. There will be some parking in lot 5. Primarily that'll be for the folks setting up, but there may be some extra parking as well. But again, you don't arrive before noon, you don't have access to that parking. So just keep that in mind. Tailgate starts officially at 1 p.m., runs till about 5 p.m. We start breaking things down around 4:30, but it's a really great event. We will have the BAA bingo, but this time we're partnering with the larger Alumni Association and the university at large. So your bingo sheets this year are going to be randomized. I know that was kind of an issue last year, where everybody had the same bingo sheet and all that kind of stuff. So this year it will be randomized. There will be giveaways. We're getting with the Alumni Association to have some giveaways and things like that. But really great opportunity to kind of connect with folks across all of the stuff going on around homecoming. So there are some bingo squares that are relevant to the Black Alumni Association, and there are some squares that are relevant to the larger Alumni Association. I think there might be a bingo square on there where you got to get with President LeMay. I don't think anybody told him, but whatever. But we're really excited about that kind of stuff. Also, something unique that we'll be doing this year that we haven't done in the past is a more robust setup for the Black Alumni tent. So be prepared for a bigger, more robust Black Alumni tent when you come in. You're probably gonna have to walk through it. We also will be providing kind of a QR code that'll go at each one of the tents for the Black Alumni Association. That QR code, when you scan it, will give you the ability to be able to register for the Black Alumni Association if you're not registered already. So then that way we can stay in contact with you and you can stay in contact with us. It will also give you access to donations. So as opposed to in the past where we've kind of walked around with the cash box to kind of collect money from alum during Black Alumni Week, no more of that. What we will be able to do is you can just scan that QR code, make your donations throughout the tailgate to the Black Alumni Association. And we encourage you to do that, mainly because in this climate right now, donors aren't coming quite the same way that they're used to. And you guys have seen me talk about that at length. So it's going to be pivotal that in order for our types of organizations to endure, that our alumni and community supporters support the work that we're doing. So you'll be able to scan that QR code, donate to the Black Alumni Association, and just kind of get more information. So that's what will be going on, and that's taking place on February the 8th in Lot 5. So we look forward to seeing all of you guys at the tailgate. So, what to do after the tailgate, right? Well, of course, the party doesn't end after the tailgate. We actually have another event that's going on that evening. 10 o'clock that evening, you can head on out to Whispers for the finale, the All Black Affair. So we originally were gonna have it at World of Beer. There were some issues with the venue and kind of them accommodating events taking place after their venue closes. So we went ahead and made this pivot and went ahead and went over to Whispers. So we'll be over at Whispers. Same thing applies. We still are selling VIP sections. So if you need a table for 4, anything like that, you can purchase that from our website. I know that we've got some really great partners that are also selling tables. I'm not trying to discourage you from buying from them. Just understand that if you buy a table or you purchase a general admission ticket from them, that none of that money goes to the Black Alumni Association. So please keep that in mind when you make those purchases. But for those of you who want to support us, all throughout Black Alumni Week, you will be able to purchase tickets to the finale. And yeah, we're really excited about what we have going on. Really great event to kind of cap off the weekend if you know you're not going to be in town on Sunday. But we're excited for that, and we're excited to work with a really great alumni in Ivory Ward. So make sure you come out to Whispers for the finale, 10 p.m. on February the 8th. So finally, the actual final event is something that we added on at the request of Desmond Smalls, one of our board members. We are actually going to be having a Super Bowl party. That Super Bowl party will take place on February the 9th, and that will be at the Boathouse. We're really excited to partner with the folks over at the Boathouse again for the second year in a row to watch the Chiefs take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Make sure you get there early. If you've already registered with us, you will get a wristband. That wristband will provide you access to the food. However, if you did not register with us, that doesn't mean you can't come. You can come, enjoy yourself, hang out, purchase food for yourself, all that kind of stuff. It's just that we paid for a set amount of food for the folks who did register with us. So that's who would have access to that. But you're more than welcome to come out. Come hang with us, come kick with us, come watch the game, come watch the halftime show, as some people say, because I know some people aren't football folks, but they love halftime shows. You can come out for that, really enjoy yourself, and it'll be a really good time. And that is what closes out our Black Alumni Week. So that's it, guys. That's Black Alumni Week in a nutshell. Again, we're so happy to be doing this for the 9th time, really 8 plus a digital, because of that year of COVID. But to have been doing this for 9 years is really a testament, not just to anything that we do as the organizers and leaders of the Black Alumni Association. It really is all of you guys. When you look at these photos that pass through year over year over year, the faces that you see is all of you guys. And none of this is possible without the work that you guys do. None of this is possible without the contributions that you guys make to what it is that we do. I personally want to thank you guys for everything that you've done to advance a multitude of scholarships, whether that was the Umana American Dream Scholarship, which we still encourage everyone to go donate and support. Shout out to my homeboy Obi. Whether that's the Willie B. Jacobs Scholarship or any of the other scholarships that are out there, man. We just encourage you guys to continue to support the movement, support what we do, because as many of you know, as we've grown, we've become far more than just kind of a collection of weekend events. We've become an advocacy organization. We've become an advocacy organization for students on UNF campus and really for the larger Jacksonville community. Some of you may have seen us at HBCU college fairs and all of these other places, and you're like, what is the UNF Black Alumni Association doing there? Well, we're there doing the good work of the community, because the reality is our focus is to get students into school. Ideally, we would love for them to go to UNF, but if we can't get them into UNF, we want them to go somewhere. So we want to make sure that we are present and engaged within the larger community to make sure that we are supporting students and providing them the assistance that they need to go on to be their best selves. Outside of that, we want to support you guys to create programming that is meaningful and impactful to you. So more to come on that. We're excited that we're getting ready to gear up after this is over for our 10-year anniversary. So for those of you who are interested in supporting what we do, maybe participating in some of the planning, we welcome you guys to participate in all of those things. We're looking to grow and expand. I will tell you that firsthand, that we're looking to create more diverse programming. We're looking to engage some of our older alum who are starting to age out of some of the programming that we currently do, and provide something that is more meaningful to them, whether that's from a community service standpoint or from a social standpoint. So be on the lookout for a 10-year gala, be on the lookout for a revamped website, be on the lookout for more consistent communication and engagement, be on the lookout for a more diverse programming during Black Alumni Week 2026. But more to come on all of those things. But again, thank you guys again for all that you do, and we can't wait to see you next week for Black Alumni Week 2025. Peace.